Welcome friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome. And if you're new friends, please like, subscribe, and make your comment. Alright? And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Alright? And yes friends, always remember to like, right? Always remember to like. So today we will be talking about part 2 of long distance dating and long distance relationship. Alright, so yes, so we are going to continue that conversation right now. Alright, we are going to go in it right now. So, and as we said, yesterday that you need the presence of who you are dating or the presence of who you are in relationship with. Now, why go into a relationship if it is going to be long distance? Right? Why dating someone if it is going to be long distance? If you're not going to have the presence of the person, right? And it is very important that whoever you are with, it is very important that you have their presence, right? It's very important that you have their presence, so you can be able to lean on that person. You can call upon that person when there is something. Now, if that person is far away from you, you cannot have that person presence to comfort you, and who you can talk to in person, because talking to someone in person, it is more effective than having who you love talking to over the phone, right? The person is way in Timbuktu and you are right here. It won't be effective. But when you have the presence of the person, the bond grows and it will be more effective, and things will work out more beautifully. All right? And I see a trend that is taking over, that spill over into even marriage, that marriage now is becoming long distance. No, marriage is becoming now long distance, because we see where husband will go overseas and leave their wife for like what, and some will go over on work programs that will last for what, 6 months, or some will go over and don't come back like stay for a year, and all these things. So we see the long distance thing now is spilled over into marriage, and believe it or not, friends, it is causing a lot of problems, because the bond that is supposed to be built with a husband and a wife, it is now channeled into making money and traveling overseas and leave your spouse at home. That's what the bond channel gone into. So you find it that marriages are now having less bonding, right? Less bonding. And friends, God is not pleased with that. But as mankind, we try to fit in things to suit what pleases us. And at times we will find things to say to cover up, for us not to look bad, and to say, oh, we are going over to make money to help to finance our family, or help to make our family more happy and all of that. So we try to find things to cover up, and to be comfortable in separating, right, for so long. And many of these marriages, they don't have the bond that, God require for a husband and a wife to have. It is more on traveling now. It is all on traveling, all on making money. So the bond and love is all gone into that. And that is what's happening now in our society. Now it's spilled over into the marriage right now. Alright? Spilled over into marriage. And separation, it costs a lot of things. I know even persons who just married and gone back and gone overseas, leaving spouse behind and all these things. But what? It is comfortable. It is now becoming comfortable. So the bond that is supposed to be building, it is now separated by all that. And then coming back together now have to rebond again and all these things. Right? So we see that separation will cause a lot of breakdown in family, in relationships. A lot of families bond break because of the separation. Right? I know even persons who even leave because want to be in foreign, leave, go overseas, and left their kids. Go overseas and leave their kids. And you ask me, the persons are comfortable with it. It's all about foreign. Hey, it's all about foreign. It's all about, you want to say, oh, you're a foreigner too, or you can be a foreigner. So that is the trend now, friends, and it is very serious. That is the trend now. Things are spilled over into marriage. That is the trend now that is going on. These long distance, separation, this long distance relationship that is going on. Parents leaving their children back home, leaving them back home to their one place or the other, and the bond that they are supposed to be having with their kids, it's not there because they don't know what their kids are doing back at home and all these things. So a lot of things going on, friends, a lot of things going on with long distance relationship, and some person think it's okay, but behind everything damage are being done, right? Damage are being done. The bond that's supposed to be happening in families is not happening because of all of that. You know what I mean? And it is very sad that persons are comfortable with it, persons don't see anything wrong with it and things. So friends, you're going into a long distance dating. I don't think that is healthy for you, because you need to have that bond so that you can already moving into that oneness that God speak of, that a husband and wife should have, and to become one. So without that bonding, how are you going to become one when you have this long distance thing between you going on, right? And for you to even getting to know someone who is dating, this is for who is dating, for you to get to know such person, you have to be as often seeing that person or be in that person company to get to know that person. You won't get to know the fullness of that person by just over phone, right? So that won't work for you. You need the presence of the person because you need to see reactions, and it helps you to get feedback to know if this person is for you or not, or if this person is really interested in you, or if this person is really putting out for you as how you are putting out for him or her, right? You need the presence of that person to see all of that. But when you are in a long distance dating relationship going on, you don't know what thing. You don't know nothing. So you're just going into that relationship blindfolded. Right? And to be in a relationship, in actually know a relationship with long distance, that's problem also, right? That's problem also. And as I did share in the first video about back then when I was talking to a young lady, and she was already in a relationship, meaning she were engaged, right? But because she wasn't getting that attention from that person was overseas. Well, I think that person did actually live overseas, right? And certain things didn't come true for that person, so the person was like lagging back with communication, wasn't communicating with her, and yet they were engaged, right? The family think everything was okay, but she alone know that not, things wasn't going good, because she was feeling lonely and it was tearing her apart. And it happened that she met me, and she, she was even saying that, whoa, I'm like the ideal person that she wants, because I give listening ears to her, and and she could call on me, and if she wants to talk or so, because I was in the presence, right, where she could have seen me, but she couldn't see that person, right? But I know there's no relationship could have happened there, because I know that the person would have contacted her some time or the other, and that's exactly what had happened. And I did have to let that one go. So you see, friends, and she was even planning to call it off because she was going crazy, right, and wanting to meet someone else so that she could have an excuse to call that off. So you see, friends, long distance thing, if you don't get the attention of who you want to be with, it's going to cause problem. Because it's going to cause your mind to go astray, right? Because other person you're going to see, and they are going to be asking if you're okay and always giving you attention, and then your mind gonna go astray to want to go to that person, because you're presently seeing that person when you're not seeing who you are with. You know what I mean? So this will cause problems. Just like, and also even with marriage also, right? The same thing, right? Because if you're married and your spouse keep going away and leaving you behind and all these things for how long and thing, it will cause your mind to want to go astray and all these things. And Satan have a way of working through these things, and he's been successful, friends. Satan is being successful in many of these marriages, right? Because he's out to destroy marriage, and when he can destroy marriage, he can destroy church and society. Because family is critical. Family is very important, and God endorses family to bond and to be one. So when we are separating, we are giving way for Satan to come in and create damage and do what he wants to do with our upstairs. So it's very serious, friend. Look at Eve, Adam and Eve, right? If Eve was in the presence of Adam, what she had gotten herself into, she wouldn't have got into that. But because of her wandering and inquisitive, wandering off, that happened to her, right? We don't know the background, but I am sure that Adam was actually talking to her and retelling her what God had told him about Satan, right? And somehow she got distracted and forget all about that, and look what happened, right? She separated herself from the presence of her husband Adam, and see what happened, right? See what happened. So friends, these things will happen, and it is happening presently. It is happening, right? It is happening where marriages are being messed up because of one cheated, because of not getting the attention and all these things at times. So attention, friends, is very needed in relationship, not attention over phone, but attention in presence, right? In physical, right? So friends, I hope that someone learned something today. I hope that, I could encourage someone today about this long distance relationship. I hope that you were encouraged, friends, and I'm asking you to please share, so that someone who would want to hear this and would want to, get some encouragement by listening to this conversation, you can share it all around. All right, and don't forget to like right here, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, so like, subscribe, and make your comment. All right, friends, make your comment. And friends, remember, when you watch my video, always remember to press like.